Because there is always going to be a gap between what we long for and where reality is. And what we do with that gap matters. It matters in a huge way, because what God wants to do with that gap is nothing short of transformation on the inside of us. But we can resist that, or we can lean into it. It begins with us dealing with delay. Now, these two had been waiting, and not just waiting for that moment in the Holy of Holies and waiting for a kid. They've been waiting for the redemption of Israel and all of this. And yet, when the angel comes, the angel doesn't come and just immediately fix the problem. In fact, what does he do? He invites them further into delay. Do you notice what the angel said? He said, it's going to come. Your wife will have a kid. He will be a joy. He will make others rejoice. He's going to be great. He's going to be filled with the Spirit. It will happen. It's like it's always out there. It's never here. It's always wait. Anybody else feel like you're just like, hurry up and wait? That's hard. And Zechariah struggles. I mean, understandably. If you've been waiting for something for a long time, how easy is it for you to even open your heart again to hope? Picture this guy. He's late in his life. He's old. And at this point, the angel says, hey, you're going to have a kid. And at that point, like, it's almost like a door that had been closed and you've got 10 locks over the outside of it. It is so locked up tight because it's way safer to lock it up tight than to reopen it again. And the angel's asking him, take all the locks off and open the door again. And Zechariah's like, I don't know about that. That's too vulnerable. And so he says, how can I be sure? You ever been there? I think this is one of the painful parts about dealing with delay. Is that when you and I haven't seen what we've been waiting for and longing for, we have to vulnerably open our heart again to the fact that we could get hurt. That we have to go through that pain of waiting again. I hear that pain when I lean into what the psalmist says in Psalm 130, verses 5 through 6, when he says, I wait for the Lord. This is a natural part of our life, basically. Like when we live in faith, when we lean into Jesus, when we lean into God, waiting is going to be a massive part of who we are, but it is painful. Watch how vulnerable. I wait for the Lord, my whole being. You can't compartmentalize yourself. You got to go all in. That's how vulnerable it is.